Now I can hear my game audio. Should be back in business.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
I was trying to decide if I want to go on the Apprentice Necromancer quest. I think I will go and do that here for that second focus ring. With 2 focus rings and surgical gloves, we should have all the accuracy trinkets we'll really need for the rest of the campaign here. I'll be taking my level 0 Abomination. Again, I've not really used Abomination so far in any of my runs, just because this run we are trying to get everyone to level 6 for the Caretaker goals. I will be getting an Abomination to level 6 for the first time. And honestly, I've probably... the amount of times I've hit Transform in this game, it's probably less than 5. Despite like the 1,000 hours I have on it, so it's kind of insane actually. Means I'm not a huge fan of Abomination in general, especially in Torchless where the transformations will cause a lot more stress than usual. But hey, this will be a new experience for me. Does he have any goods? Camping skills, +3 speed, +4 speed. Yeah. We have encourage on these 3, shouldn't need it for cultist here. Don't know if that's going to be worth unlocking. Let's try to think about our camp here. So that's 3 points here, definitely 3 points here, that's 6. Might do this Dark Strength here, that makes 8. That leaves 4 points left. We can either use Self-Medicate, or if we're doing a find on stress, then maybe I will use the Quickening. So let's go ahead and unlock that. Let's get our skills in order. Psychical Stab, there's no Mark Synergy here, so just Weakening Curse, and then Answer the Abyss. Best stun of the game, the Demon's Cauldron. Finally got that last week. Don't need lead out for the ruins. Okay, let's upgrade the skills. I'll upgrade everything except lead outs. These are all fine. Okay, I don't expect too much difficulty with the Apprentice Necromancer. Just gotta keep in mind, Grave Robber is no longer going to be level 2 by the end of this week because of the quest we have here. Let's make sure our items are all in order. Does anyone have... no one has the map. Okay, so I have to decide if I want the map on anyone. And also, even Crescendo bots. Damage and speed is probably going to be better than the crit. Crit is very good on Hellion especially, I'd say. I'm going to leave that on her. And then I guess I can skip out on the map. Usually I would put it on Abomination probably, but I don't want him to have the extra stress at level 0. I think the biggest danger in this dungeon is going to be Abomination hitting Affliction. But he does have Absolution, so that's the one to the stress heal we have on this team. Plague Doctor's already taking 25% stress from the Blasphemous Vial. Maybe I do actually put this on Abomination. Scouting is just too good, honestly. If this team gets shuffled out of position, it's not great. What if I actually put the I'm gonna stick the heavy boots on... You know what? I'm just gonna do this. I will just swap out the map. Luckily we get some scouting and I can swap the map off of Abomination. This should be enough supplies to give grave robbers, I mean, leg doctors, battlefield medicine here. I don't think I really want to even bother with the scales. If I can't be an apprentice necromancer without scales, then I'd be in trouble with this run. It should be enough shovels, enough bandages, enough... the boss doesn't actually do any bleed or blights. Don't need any blood for this run. We have Revel. Maybe I'll bring an extra herb just in case I want to use the mass stress heal with Revel. One of the best stress heals in the game, I think. Just means you get that debuff, but it can't be cured with the herbs, so I will take some. 4 should be enough. And we should be good.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks
so usually
halls.
the Necromancer is the first boss I take on, but in this case it just turned out they were better options. So let's take the map off him while we're just walking around. Luckily we did get a critical scout here, so I'm gonna avoid equipping the map in this battle. I'm gonna bank on the cult. No, cultists can't go before the ridge. I think I'm willing to take 1 press damage from the... Okay, she gets to go first, luckily, so she should be dead with the... if I use the blood from Abomination, that is. Okay, that guy's dead also.
A devastating
that's
blow.
good. Okay, let's just start getting this guy killed.
The slow death.
Failed the stun, huh?
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
This is a 9% stun chance. That's not very high at all. Of course it's level 0, but still.
A death by inches.
Heal there. Okay, very easy first fight.
Give them no quarter.
When the backtrack for all those other hallways, probably.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Gonna avoid grabbing any loot for the time being. Okay, no scouting unfortunately. It's unequipped map. I will loot this bookshelf in case we get a map. Just a journal entry. You'll notice we don't actually get a journal because we already collected them all for this
challenge. Must be carried home.
Okay. Surprise battle, no shuffle though, which is nice. Let's get this guy taken care of.
Such a terrible assault.
Okay, a little bit of crit there. No danger though. Sure, I'll stun this guy and I'll try to kill him with the... Okay, good dodge. This is a chance to miss, but rather just kill him off. Very nice crit. Let's heal her up. Okay, just leave again, it's fine. Finally I'm a stun on that guy. Okay, that guy's dead. Very nice heal. Okay, nice resist.
Great It is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We're actually gonna stress heal a little bit here. Not bad. Okay, this guy's dead. More stress heal. Nice.
As the fiend falls,
okay, we got a leper
blossoms.
immunity mask. Probably not going to use it, but still nice to have. Wow, double hallway battle. That's the second time it's happened to me in this run. Very rare, actually, I'd say. These guys have pretty high blight resist. So I would have my blight chance is 130%. I only have a 50% chance of actually doing something here, so I'm just gonna move him back, actually. Okay. Team is starting to be pretty stressed, unfortunately. Can't finally start stunning some of these guys. I actually probably should have stunned this thing, because Plague Doctor can, let's see. Fortunately, they go first. I wouldn't mind Hellion getting the curse here, because I do need a team to fight the Fanatic. I need some first heroes to do that. He already has stun resist. This is a hard decision. 65% stun. I actually have a higher chance of stunning him than fighting him, even with the stun resist, so I'm going to do that. It's fine. Go ahead, stun skill chance, so I can stun this guy. Clean up this mosquito with the Hellion.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I can't actually stun this guy, so I'll just kill off this thing.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them. The onslaught. Destroy them. The onslaught.
I wonder if you guys can actually hear my voice. I'm going to test the stream in a second. Okay, this guy has lower blight resist. Still resisted. Okay. Just on this guy. Let's try to kill this off.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Maintain the
Yeah.
Masterfully executed.
Nice right here.
Pumps. The limbs obey.
A lot of resists. I want to stall a little bit, but I can't do that without her taking strength, so I guess I'll just kill that off.
This expedition at least promises success.
Alright. We're in decent shape. Some nice scouting. Some nice scouting. Okay. 70%, 60, 75, 75%. I can get some healing off on Plague Doctor for Disarmless Trap. We only have a 5% chance of failing to disarm with the Ancestral Map here. Nice. I should have actually unequipped the Blast Missile in case he failed that trap. Would have taken some extra stress. For a Scouted Map, I'll switch Breakthrough for Yawp here. And since we have a lot of food, might want to be safe with the Occultist. Again, Deathless run, so gonna be a little safer than usual. Okay, so we have the, I'm really glad we ate that extra food now, because this guy can be really dangerous. Luckily, we outspeed him. We have a good chance of outspeeding him. Occultist actually didn't have a great chance, but that's fine. Can't stun anymore. I don't think I want to transform. Just get some minor damage in. Okay, he's almost down to half health already. Can we double stun? I'm gonna go for a double stun. So, oh, very nice. Double stun on the Collector is only possible with the Cultist, really. love to see it. So he doesn't even get to take a turn now. He's dead in... Okay, good crit. Wow, look at that.
As the ghoulish
Double stun collector
scatters,
doesn't even need to
rats
take a turn.
prepare to feast.
Let's try to go for a map here. Or a quirk. Okay. Got the map on our abomination. Get some scouting here, hopefully. Okay, good scouting. I'm not even sure I want to camp for this Necromancer fight. Might be a good idea to just stress heal after the fight, potentially. We do have two... You know what? There's no point in being greedy. We do have two fights. One hallway battle before the Necromancer here, so let's just heal up our stress, get some camp buffs.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And unequip any stress trinkets before we increase everyone's stress with Occultist here. Anything I want to drop? I don't expect to need anti-venom. Well, there could be Bloodsucker battle here. Okay, this is 15% stress, this is 10%. I'll just do this. Okay, let's get all the items back on these guys. Definitely gonna use Battle Trance. I can hit Dark Strength on Hellion. And then lastly, I can either try out Eldritch Blood, no, Quickening? The Quickening, does that matter that much? Or I could just increase Plague Doctor's accuracy, reduce some stress there. Plague Doctor already has accuracy from his trinket. I guess we'll see what it's like for, yeah, actually this is pretty decent because the Necromancer's Apprentice does have decent speed. So with this, we should, at 11 speed, we should always be outspeeding him, so we might have a good chance to stun him. Then again, he doesn't have, he has pretty high stun resist, so yeah, it's fine. Let's not forget to unequip that. We have Barbaric Yawp instead of Breakthrough. Let's get some more stress heal on our Plague Doctor, and unequip the Vial this time. Some nice stress heal. We're at full health. Easy battle. Let's actually go for a kill on this thing. I can stun this, and then I'll probably just kill this with its slice. Make it hack. Okay, this guy's dead. This guy is not going to get stunned, but just go for it.
Slowly.
Probably stun him again with Cultists.
This is how a life is taken.
All works out. Alright. On to the Necromancer's Apprentice now, and I want to have this ruby. There are actually, surprisingly, there's not a single blockage I need to clear in this map, so we're good to get rid of the shovels. We have 2 keys for any curios. I actually usually take 3 keys. I'm surprised I forgot this time. Let's go ahead and make sure we have everything for the Necromancer here. These skills are all the same. Demon's Pull might be a little bit better than Weakening Curse, just because I can pull the Necromancer in range for Abomination. I expect this fight to end very quickly, though. Quick Attack we need, Yawp we need, if it bleeds we need to hit in rank 3 with the Necromancer moves there. I would like to take Adrenaline Rush, but I'm not worried about her dying, honestly. But I guess it makes more sense than Yawp. She has a damage debuff, she's not in position 1, but Necromancer has no chance of moving anyone. Okay, should be an easy fight. At least an apprentice.
Towering, fierce, terrible.
So he's going first, but again,
material.
very low chance to stun at level 0. Oh wow. So he gets to go first, that's fine. Good chance of stunning him with cultist here. Yep, that's very good for us. Low bleed resist, I think this would do 7 to 14 plus 6 bleed, so at the lowest end that's 13 damage. This does 11 to 21. Yeah, I think this is better.
Well,
very nice crit, that gives more turns of bleed. We can bomb it on him for a little bit of light damage. He's taking a lot of DOT now. Now he's at 125 stun resist, so we only have a 150. We have a 25% chance of stunning him. I could just go for the guaranteed stun on this thing. We'll see what happens here. It's expected. Ooh, is this the bleed there? So he absolutely cannot stun this guy. Doesn't matter, he's basically dead already. And that's thanks to the really good trinkets we have. We have so many endgame trinkets. I don't mind the affliction. But it might be a good thing that I camped early so that he doesn't refuse camp buffs. Masochistic, it does prevent him from taking food sometimes. He's already taken his turn and he is 6 damage away from dying. Let's do that.
A singular strike.
Might as well just heal up here. Okay, kill this guy up.
Surgical precision.
Alright. Easy fight, even though we did hit 1 affliction.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a
the
slow and
partner's
insidious killer.
Necromancer just does a lot of stress damage, really. He can crit for a lot of damage in Veteran and Champion, I've seen. But he didn't, like, use any damaging abilities on us in this fight. Let's re-equip skills for regular battles. I actually sleep on Demon's Pull on Cultist, because I usually play him in rank 1. So in rank 2, Demon's Pull gets a lot of value in the Ruins, because the backline skeletons kind of need to be not in rank 1 to stress damage you. We're going to use our Afflicted Plague Doctor to open these curios, so he doesn't yell at anyone, get them stressed. I will hold on to these anti-venoms just in case I run into some. I'm going to explore some of these hallways, do a few more fights. He is already close to afflicting. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Okay, so we have enough food for 1 more hunger check. If I hadn't eaten those 2 extra food for cultists to be safe in that one fight, I'd have done 1 more hunger check. But that's fine. The hallway battle here. We can't unequip the map from him, but it shouldn't matter too much. Again, easy fight. Skeleton's dead to up the light here. Can actually level stun these guys. Okay, let's vomit. And this guy should be dead. Well, I expected them to possibly miss, but not for this to outspeed Hellion.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
Okay, he's almost afflicted here. Okay, I left this curio on our damage dealer. Would have been nice to have it in a Necromancer fight, but 30% flat damage is better than any item you'll get, so I love that buff. I could have actually probably should have stunned them instead of buffing. There is a world where if they both crit a cultist and he bleeds, then they've actually died. But that's very, very unlikely. But I gotta try to remember those kinds of things when I'm playing in Deathless here, which I normally don't. And we are on week like 25. We're in the 20s as far as weeks go, so we're pretty far now actually. I'm not sure I've ever gone this long with a death. Well, to be fair, I don't generally restart when I have someone die, because that was never my goal in the past. I do want these crests, but I do need gold too. It's between these busts and the emeralds. I do need emeralds for... I mean, I do need busts for the Grander eventually, so let me switch out the anti-venoms. I don't think I'll need those. I don't have any room to swap out the maps, so let's just try to disarm it. And, okay, got a little bit lucky there. It's a 75% chance, but you know. We still have enough food for... Oh, we have enough for 2 hunger checks now. Glad that works out sometimes, so we can explore a little bit more than we planned. Another hallway battle here. Okay, we don't have the anti-venom for the spider anymore, but shouldn't... I don't really care about that.
Executed with impunity. Impressive.
Let's go ahead and heal, I'll try to heal her up.
Another one falls.
Okay, pretty good. Do I wanna... Maybe I wanna swap out bandages for the Onks, since these battles are going pretty well. Like that, you can heal off any bleeds. Well, it's still not afflicted somehow. Let's take a peek in this hallway. We don't need to go down there though. We have a lot of curios left to explore. Okay, more busts like that.
Are often low on supplies.
There's our hunger check. We should be able to make it, with a little luck, we should be able to make it to that treasure room. Remember to always interact with curios on your afflicted champions.
Well performed.
So obviously we'd rather have gold than onxes, because we're likely to find gold and more onxes. But I am banking on none of these curios needing a herb. I'll keep the herbs just in case we have some curios to interact with. Okay, another hallway battle. Getting a lot of these hallway battles actually. Okay, not a big fan of this fight. Might get some curses here. The team is already very stressed. Luckily, he outspeeds. Luckily, he doesn't waste his turn. I'm gonna put a holy water on him just to be safe. He could get double crit and blighted by these guys. I mean, he did 1 damage this time, but he could do like... Yeah, see? That 8 damage is with heavy boots. Okay. That's great for us. Not that I was too scared anyway. Okay, maybe now I'm getting a little bit scared. Might be getting a little bit scary all of a sudden. If I whiffed its heal, that would be very bad. There's an argument to be made for just abandoning this fight here. Let me see what happens next turn. Because this is the only guy that can go first. And I do have Plague Doctor to heal up this blight here. It's just that this guy is going to make an escape, unfortunately. No, he doesn't do it. Okay, but he is low enough that I think I'm just gonna take a retreat here. It is pretty crazy how quickly these fights can turn around. Even if he wasn't afflicted, this would still be a very risky fight to finish. Okay.
This skirmish may be lost.
Luckily, that retreat didn't fail. It's going to get a heart attack, but he's not in danger of dying. This is actually a virtue, I can see. I can tell when it's a virtue because if it's affliction, this will not go to 106 stress. You just go to 100 stress.
Rarely.
So he gets a virtue, so that fight wasn't for nothing, I can say. You can at least end this quest and probably leave him out of the Abbey. Okay, got our second focus ring, which is really good for us. Nocturnal, I don't care about. We're playing Torchless. 2 crit is insanely good. Night Owl is insanely good on Plague Doctor. We don't really care about healing received on her.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent folk.
Alrighty, let's take a look at what happened in the Hamlet last week. Our occultist Lucy got faithless. Hey, you know, Lucy does not sound like a name for an occultist. Interesting. I guess Lucy is a boy's name. Did we get any trinkets we want to sell? I guess not, because we got the focus ring. Okay. So we have 3 stressed guys. We only have 2 slots open. She can't go. She's faithless, so she has to be in the cloister. So I'd like reduce stress on this guy more, since Plague Doctor has the trinket that stresses him out a lot, and he doesn't do as much damage as occultist. Could benefit a little bit from the damage buff the penance fall can sometimes give you. Let's see what we want to go next. Probably this long quest with the warrants. Fortifying Garlic would be very nice to have, though. But I need to start prioritizing long quests too. I think we've only done 1 or 2 this run so far. I'm just gonna see what a comp would be for the... Okay, I just remembered I don't have a level 2 Houndmaster anymore for the warrants, so that's gonna have to wait. Luckily we have a Houndmaster here. Hot to Trot is great, Stress Faster is great. Antsy we will have to get rid of. But this might be a good opportunity to take this level 0 Houndmaster into the Long Warrants quest, which I tend to avoid a lot of the times for level 0 guys, but let's see. Let's see what the team would look like in the warrants here. A lot of guys are reaching level 3 now, so I'm gonna have to start thinking about going to Crimson Court. I have been at high infestation for like, it seems like at least 10 weeks now. Or week 28. So we've been in high infestation for so many weeks. I only have 3 cursed heroes. A little bit of luck, a little bit of skill, finishing those fights as quickly as possible. So, to take something like him, I do have 1 Shieldbreaker Nightmare left to clear in the Apprentice dungeons. One of those Shieldbreakers is level 3. Here's my level 2 Shieldbreaker. This is the Afflicted one, okay, so I could do something like that. And then Arbalist, I don't want her to be level 3. Oh no, I do, because, yeah, I don't need her for any level 2 dungeons anymore, so this will give me a good amount of healing between these 2. And then if I take that level 0 Houndmaster, I'll always save the Houndmaster for a yeah, a medium dungeon. Either way, I need that Houndmaster, so I gotta think about who to kick here. It's probably gonna be one of these two. I'm gonna go back on my... Okay, she's really good in the wield. I no longer like Shieldbreaker for Prophet as much. My preferred team is the Occultist Leper strategy with debuffing his damage, so I'm gonna kick this Shieldbreaker. Or Shieldbreakers is too many anyways. It's never gonna use that many. I could use level 1 Vestal too. How many Vestals do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 Vestals, but I don't need... yeah, this Vestal is pretty bad, actually. So I'm just gonna kick her. I don't need that many level 3 Vestals. Take this level
Those
1
without
Vestal.
the stomach for this place must move on.
So, how confident am I in a team like this? I have to ask myself. Because it's either Antiquarian or it's level 0 Houndmaster. I think that level 1 Houndmaster actually is a bit more utility for a long dungeon. I don't like to take Antiquarian on long dungeons or Shieldbreaker Nightmares, so I'm gonna actually say I'm not gonna do that. So if I succeed in this dungeon this week, then next week I can take, I can heal Houndmaster Stress, take Antiquarian on a medium dungeon, and then I'll be able to do the flesh boss. It just sucks that I can't build up my gold Antiquarian for this week. So now I have a couple, I picked up a leper trinket last dungeon, so I don't need that many. I've never really used these masks because leper just kind of wants focus ring and then something else. 3 speed and 8 crit. 8 crit is actually a lot of crit for leper, and he does need speed, so I might just keep that one. A Immunity mask I've never really used, unless when I don't have anything better. I don't anticipate ever actually equipping this, so I'll go ahead and sell that. Let's take a look at what our trinkets might be this week. Do something like that. He is mostly melee, so I can put surgical gloves on him, and then the bleed amulet. And then Houndmaster can get focus ring. You know what? She can actually take the crescendo. No, that gives him stress. I don't want any stress for nightmares. Put the crescendo box on her, and I'll put this on him. I actually do want a someone to have the ancestral map though, so that might be, yeah, it's probably gonna be Flagellant here. Take the ancestral map. All right, pretty happy with this team comp here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our skills. Okay, this does allow us to start blighting things. Endure. I seldom take Endure, but I've been hearing about some people have some success with this, swapping the skill on and off when you need stress heals. It's only 175 gold, so I'll take it just in case. Okay, these upgrades are going to be a little bit expensive, but I think I'll have to upgrade them eventually, so might as well just do it now. Might hold off on suppressing fire though. No, I'll take it. Okay. I feel a lot safer taking level 0 when everyone else is higher leveled like this. We'll take Man's Best Friend on him. Okay, that should be good. Let's get our skills in order. Gonna have to remember to take some blood for her. For him, we're gonna want Hound's Hair. Hound's Hair is actually not that good at level 1. I do like it a lot more in later levels, so just take these 3 skills. Then equip Blind Flyer on her for unscouted rooms so that she can do something if she gets shoved to the front. So we got Cloister, that's full. Any awful quirks we want to remove? What was that vessel I just got? Antsy? No. Fearing. Fragile. Scatter. It's fine. Top Death. Nerve Bleeder. Bad Gambler. Nocturnal. I think I'm fine with saving some money this week. We're going to want to prioritize getting our gold up before we start going ham on blocking, removing quirks. This Hellmaster does have a lot of good quirks I want to lock in though ASAP. Quick Reflexes, On Guard, Clouder, Hard Skin, basically all of these. And none of these bad quirks I really care about, honestly. I'm still going to wait on curing him of these. Should be able to just do that in one go with Flint Doctor or Grave Robber. And our Warrens is already at level 5 for the boss meter this early in the game. One last look at everything. Okay. Max food, a stack of shovels. I will take 3 bandages and let's take 1 more anti-venom than usual. Well, actually, I'll take 2 because we have a lot of light coming in from Crimson Court battles in High Station and from Shieldbreaker Nightmares. Take 3 herbs, even though I probably only need 2. Take 4 holy waters just in case something goes wrong during the nightmares. There's a lot of curios that need holy waters. I will take, she's not even craving yet, so we'll take 2 bloods and 1 scale, just because she's going to get scales from a successful nightmare anyway. That could just go into the same stack as the scale I'm bringing. If I brought 2, then I think there's a possibility I might get 3 scales, so I'm just going to take the 1. Shovels, anti-venom's bandages, so inventory's pretty full, just means we're going to do a lot of backtracking. Nothing else I really want to sell. Swift Cloak I'll be able to sell once I get some feather crystals, but for now I'll keep it. Blood Charm is really good on him, but the map is even better, I think. Unless I can put the map on Herbalist. I think she's more of a support anyway, so let's actually put Crescendo Box on him, maybe. I would like to have this guy outspeed the enemies. Okay. And we should be all set. Well, I didn't forget to take the blood. That would have really killed me if I had forgotten. And I'd have to be desperate to find some along the way.
They breed quickly down there in the dark.
I'm gonna go here first and try to get some scouting.
Faster.
Just got blind fire, right? Good. Okay, we did get shuffled for spiders, and it's not a good shuffle either, so he's gonna have to go here. I want to prioritize killing these guys to avoid the
cleansed from our lands.
The mark. So now this is not threatening at all. That's why we take blind fire. These spitters are useless in the front row, kind of, and let's actually stall a little bit here, get her speed up in the next battle potentially. Stressful. Oh, that's not stressful.
Another one falls.
This way, by putting the heal on her, I don't have to use the anti-venom. I am missing out on 2 food here though. This is why the map is so good, guys. Going here, I got a critical scout, and that revealed literally the entire dungeon for me. So, the map is just insane. Debating whether I want to just use the anti-venom and grab this extra food here. I think we're actually okay on food, so I'll just use them. And then we have the opportunity to purge a negative quirk here. Infirm, thick-blooded, acidic, anti and scientific. I want to remove both these quirks from Houndmaster, but these quirks are more expensive to remove, and they'll probably be removed eventually. She's always going to be pretty much going with a occultist or a this guy, the flagellants, so all these would be pretty good to remove. I just take the opportunity to do that. Ascetic? Okay, that was the worst one to remove, but that's fine. This is complete 100% room battle, so I can ignore all these empty rooms pretty much. Actually, I can actually go down here, go here, and circle my way around here to avoid all these hallway battles. And I can slowly... explore all the other rooms for curios once my inventory is emptied out. First hunger check. I might camp after this battle, and then I do one more hallway. Okay, not bad. Might as well start getting these treats out of my inventory, honestly. Wow, still not dead.
The ground quakes.
Can we kill this thing off? Okay, I actually don't want her to be cursed. Him I don't mind if he's cursed for
slow death.
For the fight with the fanatic. Who's likely outspeed? She actually has more speed, so no, we'll just kill.
Their formation is broken.
And
maintain the offensive.
This stressful, maybe. I think I get more stressful by killing this.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Keep everything for now. Over here, a little hallway battle, or actually our first hallway battle. Let's just hope it's not the shampoo. Okay, more spiders, no surprise because it's already scouted. Focus these guys for now. Okay, Spit is not that scary without a mark. I can either kill this guy. Do this. Very nice. Oh. Usually I put Cry Havoc on number 3, so I've been misclicking that a lot. Gotta be careful.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We have a lot of opportunity to hit a lot of curios on the way back after we finish the fights. I'm just gonna focus on survivability for now. And I might actually wait for one more battle to the camp, because we are still pretty healthy overall. Unfortunately, we did hit a hunger check there. Okay, so for a scouting battle, I don't need to take blind fire, I can just take suppressing fire. Doesn't really matter though. Okay, I'll use my second dog treat for this fight. It's gonna be somewhat longish.
Ringing ears.
Okay, we're getting some stress damage, so again, good time to camp after this. Let's go and kill this thing.
As the
Good. I actually don't want it to quit, because otherwise we'll be able to use Rain of Sorrow. And then here is a perfect time to use Suppressive Fire. I almost never get much value out of this move, but I just need to tickle these two guys a bit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. Her death by inches.
Let me get some extra heal off on Houndmaster. Oh, that was more than I needed, but hey. Even with dog speed, there's 6 damage there. For all this protection. Okay, that thing's dead.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
I want all this stuff. I do really want busts, but I want to walk one more hallway before camping because we just hit the hunger check. It'd be a waste to camp here. Bust is like less than half the value of Torchless, since you can only stack 3 of these. Do we really need the shovel? We might need the shovel. There's a chance we need the shovel. What about bandages? I'd rather have bandages than anti-venoms. Okay, whatever. She's finally craving, so I gotta make sure I camp. I feed her blood before camping because she has a chance of refusing to camp. So let's get ready for the nightmare. We take the puncture for the guards, exposed for the stealth snakes, and I think we're good on these. You know, I actually have to look at what enemies are in this nightmare, this third nightmare, because a Reign of Sorrows might not make sense if there's just one big guy in the back. Okay, yeah, so it's 2 small snakes and then 1 big snake, so I'm not even sure if I want Reign of Sorrows over like Redeem, or even Endure, honestly, for this Shield Breaker. Let's play around with that. Yeah, let's take Endure instead of Redeem, see what happens. Unmaster, I think these are still fine. Suppressing Fire, the big snake can be kind of scary, so suppressing fire would allow me to pretty much reduce his crit to 0, if you didn't know. Most enemies don't have 70% crits, so if that sticks, then it's very unlikely I'll be dying.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself.
Okay, unfortunately we didn't get the Shieldbreaker Nightmare, which is what I'm trying to aim for, so that's alright. Let's increase our speed. I don't mind increasing our armor protection, I guess. Or armor penetration against a lot of these enemies, like the Snakeskin would be a safer option. It's got 28 health. I could get this damage buff on her though, which would be kind of nice. She actually has more HP than the leper somehow. How's that possible? Because she's level 2. Let's use Crossbow to get some damage on her. We can heal this debuff off. I don't need her to have lower speed. Encourage. Or add her some Brace. She does have Blight skill now. I gotta remember to swap these skills out, by the way. I always forget to do that. Blight resist could be good. Maybe the 15 stress isn't as big a deal right now. Okay, let's be sure to swap these skills back. And get these skills back. And we're good there. All these fights are pretty much going to be scouted from here on out. Now we can actually put the map on Houndmaster since we have some inventory space. That's going to bump his Trap Disarm to maximum, since he already has good Trap Disarm to begin with. This is going to be good. This is going to give us a damage buff to her. Maybe I'll hold off on these. I will heal off that speed debuff on her. And then I will keep the map equipped because this, I'm going to try to scout these 2 rooms here. A surprise chance because we got Houndmaster buff. I love to do a lot of that cleat damage with Shield Breaker. And again, Suppressive Fire is going to clean that one up, so clean up these two. I just need to kill this thing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That is just beautiful.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is
taken.
taken.
Crit. What that? Didn't expect that.
Foolish horrors.
Okay, at this point, I will take the crest over the bandages. I'll just have to be a little conservative with the bandages. We can just go ahead and use this for food. Or should I just keep it there? I'll just keep in mind that there's food here if I need it. If there's no blockages, then I'll pitch the shovels for it. Oh, that was wrong. Oh well, it worked out. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful in this hallway. I'm gonna take blind fire on Arbalest because she might get shuffled. Just the hunger check. Okay. We did get a shuffle here, unfortunately. It wasn't a very good one. Prioritize
eradicated.
Really getting damage right now over stress. Luckily, he can move all the way to the front. I'm gonna try to hope to hit this guy with blind fire. It's alright. I really didn't want him to get hit, but... we'll just mitigate our odds, so Helmmaster dying. Okay, great dodge. Hardly ever see that happen.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
What I could actually do with this trinket is swap it off on Arbalest when she doesn't need to scout. And then I can just pitch that later in the dungeon if I want to. Or just sell it for a little bit of money. So this is still an unscouted hallway. I gotta keep in mind there's a holy water area here. So now that there's no scouting happening in the hall, we'll swap this trinket onto her. Avoid the extra stress. Okay, we did get a surprise on the enemy luckily. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's not very much damage at all. This team is a little bit weak with cleave damage because we don't have a Vestal and we can't heal off everyone at once as easily. That could have been actually really dangerous. I'm kind of upset that my Helmmaster could have died there if that crit. It's actually really scary slash annoying. Just goes to show this challenge is not like anything I've ever done before. Could end at any time, any battle.
Destroyed.
Normally I wouldn't care too much about
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, so I definitely need to shuffle because I want to circle this way and avoid some of those room battles, hallway battles. I do want 2 emeralds though. It's a lot of gold. She is already bloodlusted. I want food, I want the deeds, I want the food, I want the shovels, I want the spares. Let's just pray that... You know what, I'll pitch the blood actually. I don't think she's going to be craving again by the time this dungeon ends. Okay, this is a scouted battle, so I can take blind fire off for suppressing fire. Let's re-equip our map for the scouting. Okay, surprise chance. This fight should be pretty easy then.
Well struck.
I just love a little combo going on with Impale Rain of Sorrows and then scattering fire. It's been working really well. This guy is actually already dead. So these both have the same odds of hitting. This one has slightly better odds of critting. I love when that move doesn't crit. It seems like it just crits every time. Since Arbalest loses her turn, we can just go kill this guy. Let's see if it's a scout.
Success so clearly.
Okay, so we get a secret room, and
or is it merely
unfortunately we do have
the light?
3 battles left, or 4 battles left to complete the dungeon, and our camp buffs just well, we still have this damage buff that's going to go away once we camp, so maybe I have to wait. We can't just yet, so. Let's take this next hallway battle at least. Okay, easy fight.
Be gone, fiend.
It's kind of awkward. Here's where blind fire
to perform beyond one's limits.
That was the worst target for that ability.
A powerful blow.
So we got another holy water hero there, you gotta remember. Oh, I should have. Okay, map is useless anyway at this point. I'm actually really confident about not having to camp here because we have this 30% damage buff. I really just don't want to lose that. For these hallway battles that are going to have usually 3 enemies, I don't need suppressing fire. Just take the blind fire for situations exactly like what just happened. Yeah, like the soccer situation. Okay, do you hit the right target there?
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
Definitely
and
wants
insidious
700 gold, but no. Now let's keep suppressing fire. Okay, not scared of spiders, but we're not surprised. I'll prioritize the spiders at the back end, because Spit does a lot more damage than Bite. That's a first miss by our Shield Breaker duo. So now that she has double venom, I can use a anti-venom. We'll get some increased healing from camp now, but it didn't matter.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
I think there's more
dizzying
chance
fall.
of something going horribly wrong during the nightmare than this last room battle, so we're gonna go through the room battle. And I don't need any extra food, honestly, but these are just I need one last shovel here. We have the secret room anyway for the tetrahedrons, so a lot of this inventory space is it's gonna be better than those others. Anyway. 100 check. We don't need
Such
shovels
blockages
anymore.
are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
So we'll camp after this fight. Hopefully we get the nightmare, and then we can go back to the secret room with these holy water materials and
Precision and
nice
power.
damage. It's a little bit scary, but okay. So we have to be a little bit careful here. This thing is dead in 2 turns. No, it's not. just gonna play to protect him from hitting Death's Door. Okay, it's almost dead. Okay, so this dungeon is done. We just need to camp. Actually, I can't hit the firewood because on the last room of the quest, you can't hit the firewood for some reason. So I'm just gonna eat 2 food. Grab the gold. Place a shovel. Let's equip our skills for the nightmare. And I said I was gonna take endure. Okay, and then we have guard, we have heal. And so I want suppressing fire, which we have. We have rallying flare in case the big adder blights us. That should be pretty good. I don't mind eating all our food here because we have all the food heroes left.
In tenuous firelight.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Uneasy companionship.
The whole reason I took this long quest was to, well, it was for us to boss meter too, but it really sucks we don't get a nightmare with her. I just want to get those out of the way. So we'll do Hound's Watch, we'll heal his stress off with Man's Best Friend. And give everyone some speed. Give her some spending, whatever. Disappointing, but not the end of the world. It was the highest flight resistance. Doesn't matter. Strapped. Okay, whatever. Let's see what this period is. Books, don't care about books. Especially when everyone's at 0 stress right now. Want to avoid taking anyone to the... Oh, okay. Fine. So we'll take Blind Fire. Gotta get our skills back to normal. Okay. Oh, this is a nasty fight. At least we go first, though.
A decisive pummeling.
I'm gonna go for this one, Pound Master, so that means that Obelisk can actually target this guy. Perfect. Perfect fight. I'm gonna pitch the anti-venoms now.
So too will resistance.
This is worth more than the stun amulet. We need our holy waters. We don't need bandages anymore. I didn't see any bandage curios in the way here. I will check what this curio is though. Just the pack. Okay, some food.
Laden with loot.
I'm just gonna use up our last herb by this curio. Actually, I might pitch the bandages to save the herb.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Okay. Let's hit up the secret room for sure. That's why we save the holy waters.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Another holy water curio. I think there's one more. I keep getting these crap loots with food. I think this is the last key we need. No, there's one more thing down here we could use a key on. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Let's make our way forward. I'm not going to bother with the sacrificial stone, I don't think. Yeah, because everyone's at low stress, and that's more than likely to just stress someone else, get like 70 stress or something. I believe there was a holy water curio to the left here. So we get to use our last holy water. Okay, nice. There's a food curio down here that we don't care about. We already pitched our herbs. I'd rather have 2 busts over the Jade. Gotta start building up the 60 busts for the granary soon. Let's see what this is. Puts, don't care about puts. Okay, so it's probably just gonna be this last treasure room. So you use our key on here. And then we can pitch the food. Maybe the bus, depending on what we get. Let's swap the map onto Houndmaster to disarm that. Actually looks like she needs it more. A little bit more. Okay, last hunger check. So I can actually walk in this hallway, check out these curios without worrying about food now. This one didn't need a key, so... Okay, he actually gets blighted. Okay, so... This curio can give me some loot, but it can also give one of these guys Tippler. Who would Tippler be the worst on? Is it even worth it? Maybe not. Let me see what else is here. A torch. I can go and disarm. Oh, she is craving already. So I'll just start doing these curios with her.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Torch. These are worth more money. Let's disarm this. And I'm not gonna risk taking. I'm not gonna risk getting infected with Tippler for it, just so that I can try to get some extra gold. Oh, I have more food though. Just remembered, so I'm going forward. I don't want to risk stress with that. Another one of those. Maybe I do this fight here. Sure, why not? What are the odds this goes wrong? Actually, I already don't like this.
Impressive.
And I already regret my decision. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, she should be dead to blind. He should be dead to blind fire, so I can get some timer stress to him. Never mind. He actually had to risk an infection for that. I have a chance of healing 2 stress off of it. Nope. Doesn't that seem to work? Okay, that he got down back down to 2 bars of stress.
This
I will just ditch the keys here.
Success.
There's no more curios that will use keys, so we'll just keep walking forward. Hope she doesn't touch that. Okay, good. Let's move over here. Don't want that. I forgot what all. I don't even know if I looked at these curios. Please don't touch that. The 2 food just in case. Okay, good. Oh, more loot, nice. And everyone's still at low stress, so happy with that. Okay, she didn't touch that again. Okay, we'll just trade her food for this, and our inventory is full. Very good long run due to the find of the secret room. Got our level 0 Houndmaster level 1 and progressed boss meter a lot long quest. Fortunately, we did not get the Shieldbreaker Nightmare, but she did get Luminous, which is really good. Very good work to have on Shieldbreaker. Free building upgrade. Okay, so
Put them
a little bit
to work.
unfortunate. Usually I like to use the building upgrade to max out the guild, the last upgrade on the guild, but I'm not going to complain in this case. Is there anything else we need? This is fully upgraded. Don't need the Abbey, so it's between the guild or one of these upgrades. Just take a quick look at how much these all cost. Blacksmith. How much do these actually cost? Doesn't show me when it's free. So it costs 32 2 deeds and 35 crests, whereas the... Let's take a look at the guild. The guild costs 24 Torchless and 60 crests, so it's definitely going to be the guild here. Let's upgrade that before I forget. And nice, we're almost already done with the
if one is
guild.
to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
No one's very stressed. We finally put Hellion into the meditation, I think. Yep, that's free. Let's see if we get any good characters here. Rune Scrunger Curious is not good. It's not good. Yeah, don't need any of those guys. Don't need any of these. Let's see what quests we have this week. Another Blasphemous Battle opportunity. Another, wow. Might actually be another Long Horns quest because, we do... Actually, I since I'm taking Shieldbreaker into the fort more often now, I don't actually need the Hell's Hierophant. And we're already this far into the Warrens dungeons. Doesn't hurt to just complete the Warrens, I guess. It's kind of surprising, though. Nothing else is really good. It's bad. So this is an opportunity. I think that Shieldbreaker is now level 3 also now, fortunately. Yeah. So this might just be a case of trying to get a lot of antiquarian loot. And she's gonna hit level 3, so I can pretty much dismiss her after this one. I don't need to cure this if I'm dismissing her next week. She is already level 3, so I was going to plan on using her. I guess we can. This is why we got the level 1 Vestal. And then I can get this Fan Arms here, because he has a, I don't know, he doesn't have any ports for this necessarily, but... he does have Ansi though, which is not great. So maybe we do this. And then we can swap these two if we need some stress skills on the team. She's always taking that. He's always taking this. And now that he's level 1, I don't mind him taking Crescendo Box. She can take the map. Vessel's always taking this. Maybe a speed buff. Speed or crit? She's already slow. I don't want to make her slower. Do something like that. This. Let's upgrade these abilities. I will delay my decision on. I'll have to think about it next time. So that's all the time I have for now. I will run week 29 now, and a very successful attempt at this challenge. This is our 9th attempt, so it's going a lot better than I expected. And hopefully it'll keep going that way. I will see you guys all the next time.